Okay, the first brush is JS1. This is the Size Queen brush. Now, a lot of you have seen me apply my foundation with a beauty sponge. Of course, we'll get to that in a second, but I've been applying foundation with a brush for years and years before the sponge trend. When Morphe first gave me their buffer foundation brush years ago, I died. It changed my way of applying foundation. So when beauty sponges happened, I kind of set her aside, but so many other makeup artists love using face brushes on me, whether it's Lipstick Nick or Mama Mitchell. They always use a brush like this to apply it, and I had to have one in my set. Now, as you see as I'm applying it, all you gotta do is buff and blend by doing quick circular motions, and you're gonna have a seamless foundation look, which, bitch, you know that is the only thing that I live for. And this applies foundation with ease. If you're someone that doesn't like a wet sponge, or you're more of someone that's on hands and you like to blend or be an artist, this brush is for you. Now, you guys know I am a powder queen, so JS2 is the point blank precision brush. I love setting my under eyes, I love putting powder everywhere, so this is the brush for that. The bristles are amazing. Of course, they are synthetic. They fit perfectly into all of the contours of your face. You want to get right up in there. It gets really in. Now, this brush gives you a very smooth application with any powder product. And if you want to go full on, this will do the job for you. Now, whether you're using this brush to wipe away your bake, if you're doing a little concealer moment, or you can take your pressed powder. I love just taking the brush, pressing it in, and then packing it on the skin. Oh, it's so good. And this will give you that beautiful mannequin look that I live for. Here is brush JS3. This is the iconic contour brush. Now, Lipstick Nick first used this brush on me, God, years ago, and it was an old school Morphe brush with a little different shape. I wanted to make something a little more domey, but she would use it, and I was like, girl, for contour, and the way she would do it and the way it would go along the nose was so just soft and pretty, and it was just like, oh, okay. And it's always fun to see other makeup artists do my face, because of course I have been doing my makeup for a very long time, a specific way. So to see another artist translate their vision on my canvas is really fun. So this brush changed my life. I really love it. Now, it's really good for small areas as well. You could, build product pretty easy. And I love the way that these handles are shaped. It is like an icicle or like a diamond cut, but the way that you can hold it is so easy. It doesn't feel weird. There's no weird, I've used some crazy brushes, some mermaids, some unicorns, and that shit did not feel good in my hand. This feels very sleek and bam! Also, this brush slays very good with powder and cream or liquid products, as the bristles are synthetic. JS4 is one of my favorites. This is the Fly High brush. Now, we all know I am a highlighting queen. I love to glow from outer space. Highlighting is my obsession. Even with my own brand, I made one highlighter formula, and then somehow I made 3 or 4. Whether it's liquid or powder, I am obsessed with the glow. But we all know I've been using a brush like this from Morphe for years now. I've also been using this one secretly off camera for a few months now. I'm obsessed. Now, I think I've used the Morphe 510 in, God, 100 videos by now. It is the easiest brush to apply that stunning glow. Of course, this is natural hair. I wanted to make something that was really super soft and put the products on with ease. Now, if you're someone that has little to no eyebrows, this is really fun to dip into the highlighter palette and also just go anywhere you want. It's easier to kind of get bigger areas, and it hits the cheekbones, the nose, the cupid's bow, the chin. You can highlight your whole body and existence with this one. Here is the JS7 Double Trouble brush. Now, I wanted to create a pink spoolie and an eyebrow brush in one. I am obsessed with this. Now, we all know I've been drawing on my eyebrows since 10th grade. I'll never forget the day I did it. Bam, goodbye. And I've been drawing them on ever since. Last year, I kind of spent the majority of the year taking time off from brows, but baby, they're back this year. This brush, if we zoom in, is razor sharp. Now, my problem with a lot of brands is that the bristles are too fat or too thick. So when I, someone that has zero hair to work with, go in to apply it, it was spreading powder, it was making things weird. I wanted to be able to flick hair and product, whether it's gel or powder, on with an easy application, and it was hard for me. The brow brush that I've been using, I've had literally 12 years, I want to say. It's an old Aveda brush that I maybe my dog chewed in half and I still salvaged it, but it was so thin, I wanted to create something like that. Now, we all know that you can use this angled end to draw on your brows if you have none like myself. You can use it to carve out your brow with concealer, and of course, flip it around. Hi, Spoolie, how are ya? Of course, we all know you can use this to brush out harsh brow lines if you're someone that has hair, which probably 90% of you watching this. Now, if you're someone that uses a pomade to draw on your brows before the product dries, take this and flick it and it will give you a softer appearance, as you guys see in the B-roll. Yes. All right, now let's dive into eyes. Here is the JS5 Crease Queen brush. You can really get into the detailing of your eyes with this. Now, I do have deep set eyes, so I wanted to create something for me and for everyone out there to really use, because this has longer hairs that are natural, so natural hairs are gonna apply powder flawlessly. I love this brush because you can place the products all in the right spots and you can buff out to perfection. It's very easy and I love how it just fits right in that eye socket. Good morning. Here is JS6, the Rule Blender brush. This is a little different than 5, of course. Let's hold them up for comparisons. Hi, how are ya? Now, JS6 is really good for carving out a chiseled eye look. You can pack on products with this and it really gives you that opaque look in a blink of an eye. I love just taking this brush. You can pack on color, you can go under the eye, and I love the short density. So if you really want to get in that crease, this is it for you, baby. Now, you guys know I love eye brushes. I have learned to do an entire eye look, literally these 2 brushes. So if you're someone that likes an easy type of glam on the go, this is for you. Now, just like JS5, this also is a natural haired bristle and it applies product amazing. All right, you guys, here are all 7 of the Face and Eye Jeffree Star Morphe brushes. I'm so happy. We've been working on this for a long time. I know so many people say that during launches, but I wanted everything to be perfect. You guys know I am a stickler for perfection when it comes to products, and I didn't want to bring anything but the best for you guys. So let's do a little recap. This entire brush set with the Starstruck makeup bag does retail for $49. Of course, this will be in every Morphe Brushes store location, which, by the way, they're opening up a lot more this year. Saddle up. This will also be available on morphebrushes.com, of course, on February 5th. Oh my God, that is like around the corner. And if you're watching this in the future, they're out. Oh my God. Okay, but you guys thought I was done. Oh, no. We also have some tools coming out, Miss Mama. We have the Morphe Jeffree Star Beauty Sponge Trio. Yes. Now, if you're someone that doesn't like applying your foundation with a brush, bitch, I got you. Now, this amazing moment has 3 custom beauty sponges. We all know, let's pull them out. I have so many. I have been using the red one for a minute. For months and months now, I've been using this. I love it when it's wet, the way it expands. I love how it feels, and it really gets in there. And then, of course, well, let's put the red one down and let's open up the Jeffree Star ones. All right, now when you take it out of the packaging, here is what it looks like. There are 3 beauty sponges right here. Yes, let's take them out. Now, this is a very cult favorite for Morphe. People live for the sponge, including myself. And I go, baby, I want to make a pink Jeffree Star version. Now, of course, this is the highlight and contour sponge. This whole thing, including the brushes, are limited edition. I do want to say that right now in case you're like, girl, what's the tea? That's the tea, mama. Now, this is the highlight and contour sponge. It's baby pink, and it's paired with 2 brand new mini highlight and contour sponges, which I love the minis. I'm actually gonna go wet them right now so you can see how they expand, and then we'll dive into everything. All right, I just wet the highlight and contour sponge. It is at its full peak, and of course, this is the full-size version. Here is what the mini looks like, and then when you wet the mini, here is how big the mini gets. Yes. Now, I love these ones for concealer under the eye. If you're someone that has really long nails or it's harder to reach for you in certain crevices of your nose or eye, girl, this is it. You can really get in the nitty gritty, as I call it, and get up all in the gig, and this blends out amazing. All right, now what is the tea on this? Let's get into it. Of course, this launches the same day on February 5th with the brush set, and this will be retailing for $16 with all 3 sponges. Yes, girl, how are ya?